I have borderline personality disorder. I have always been, by default, a happy-go-lucky, positive, you know, trying to see the best in things person. But, and trust me, there are good parts of BPD. When you feel good, you feel amazing. Everything seems amazing and feels amazing, and you just revel in the joy of that moment. But the thing is that when it's bad, it's just so fucking bad. And you almost feel like incompatible with life. Like, in a world where, you know, routine, stability, emotional regulation, appropriation of responses in certain situations, all that goes out the window with BPD. We don't have those abilities. It's like trying to run a marathon when you can't walk. And people just don't get it. Most of us don't get it. I mean, I get it now. I've studied it for years, but I still get battered by it, as you know. But it is so hard. Like, we're not sitting around feeling sorry for ourselves and, oh, poor me, I'm poor little me, I have this problem. We literally worry. We worry about how we're going to be able to cope with life and the next few days or the next 10 years. Like, you think, when's it going to come back? When's it going to... You know, it's extremely difficult. I think that because when we have our massive episodes where we just go crazy and cut people off, and sometimes, you know, we can hurt ourselves and stuff, and then the episodes with BPD, unlike bipolar, they're more rapid cycling. So like after like a major episode of rage, pain, self-harm, anything like that, you can swing back, split back, and suddenly all the bad things that you saw in people and things around you, you can't see anymore, and you can only see all good or all bad at once. And how the fuck is that compatible with life? It's so hard. And a lot of people get confused by that, you know, swinging back and forth. They think, oh, it can't be serious because later on or tomorrow she'll be happy and smiling again. But that's actually the severity of the disorder, like the inability to have middle ground, to know that, right, so this situation or this person or this thing has got good and bad qualities about them, but we can cope with that, things are going to be all right. It's not like that for us. We can either see all good or all bad, and that's why we end up either in really toxic relationships and not getting out of them, or in my case, I'm now in a relationship where my partner is really, really lovely, but when it goes wrong, like when we have a row or when I switch or split, I can't remember that. I can't remember he's a really good, sweet, kind person. I just see the enemy. I just see, you know, it's like a target almost. Like, to keep away from me, keep this thing away, it's going to hurt me. And then, because we're not narcissists, because we're deep empaths, we don't have to deal with all the pain of the remorse and the regret, the things that we said to people that we love when we switched on them, and then having to deal with the things that they said back to us when we were like that. It's really hard. But, you know, I don't want this to be an overall negative video. It's not. Some days are incredible. The way that I can feel love and joy, like in those moments, I find myself saying, I'm so, like, I wouldn't wish away BPD in those moments, because we have the ability to feel things. It's like a thermostat, but it's either on, off, or nothing. You don't have the ability to adjust it. But yeah, you guys out there, you ain't alone. I'm glad you find these videos helpful. I find it helpful. Obviously, I get scared when I post them in the moment. Later on, I think I better take that down. I better put that on private, because I start to question myself and get scared of it. But your comments and your kindness and your support is the reason why I leave them up, and the reason why I keep doing them. It's the reason why I'm making this video right now. So instead of just sitting in my living room thinking this to myself, I'd rather come in here and say it to you, and I hope that it reaches one of you that really needs to fucking hear this. But yeah, I love you guys, and you, even though I don't know you personally, you've become a massive support network and a major part of my well-being. You're so supportive and so kind. As is the nature of BPD. We're lovely people, we're just so completely misunderstood. But yeah, I'm going to go now and go and take the dogs for a walk and try and get out of this rut. But I hope that you guys are okay, and I love you very much. And just keep soldiering on, and just hang on, and just get through the next hour, through the next day. Better days will always come. You just got to cling on and fight through the tough ones. Love you.